just talking to myself. That's okay. That's okay. What's up with everybody? I think people got tired of me talking about myself, I guess. But it is what it is. Like, the way to release some stress. Like, what's been going on though? Like, it seems like it's nice today. Outside, I thought it was supposed to storm. I don't know. That's would be that freaky deaky weather like type shit. If you go out thinking it's gonna be nice all day and then it does storm, like that'll be some food to the shit. But what's going on? Like, what y'all? Had to start by Target. Target was jumping. Somebody need to tell everybody that Target is jumping for some reason. Like, what is going on? Like, it's cool. I think everything is going back to normal, even though I think people just getting back into their normal routine. Like, it's just like, this is how life is gonna be. You gotta wear a mask everywhere you go. Shit is different. Like, let's just get used to it. Like, let's go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, people won't get back to what they're doing. They're just gonna be wearing masks when they go out. And, China was doing it. You know what I'm saying? When they went out, so it shouldn't be no different anyway. I think it's gonna change a lot, but it's gonna become normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, eventually the first humans put on clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people was probably walking around naked for a while. Eventually they was like, oh, we need to hide our goodies. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like, and what it will be. You know. I don't know. Like, I just enjoying the uncertainties of like what is to come, I guess, and preparing myself for everything. Life is interesting and it's fun and it's great. You know what I'm saying? Some people learn how to settle and they take only what God gives them. Some people can't settle and they want everything. Some people just want enough to feel free. Because I mean, at the end of the day, man, like to feel free, you either have to not give a fuck about nothing, or you have to play the game to the best of its abilities. And like, that's just what it is. Like, in the game of life, it's different, man. You have to like put aside everything, and you have to like do only for you if you want to succeed. If you want to look out for your friends or look out for the people around you and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's cool too, but like eventually you're gonna get worn thin, you know. So that's what it is, man. Like, life is interesting and it's fun and it's funny, and it's what it is. Like, it can be stressful, it can be depressing at times, but that's only if you allow it to be. You know, it sucks. It sucks when you understand like that not everything is like given to you. You gotta work for everything, you know, and like you might come up with a plan and it just might not fit your lifestyle or like your life at the time. And it's like you don't know what to do. Like, you know, sacrificing like a lot. You know, I would hate to like have to lose love of my life just because I had to sacrifice, you know. And it's like, because everybody always say, oh well, it was meant to be, or there's gonna be others, and it's like, I get it, I guess. You know, I guess, you know, you gotta do what's best for you and like everybody around you, and I get that, and that's what it is. I am happy as hell to be alive, and I'm happy to get the opportunities that I get. I just would hate to feel like I wasted my time or wasted all my opportunities because I was chasing nothing, or I was chasing the wrong dreams, or I was just too blind or too dumb to realize what certain things was. I don't know, man. I got caught in like a lot of like different things. I've been, I felt like I've been like a bad person at times, but I never like physically hurt anybody. Like, damn, I don't know. It's just like you start, like when you start going through stuff, you start repenting. Well, normal people do. Some people just like they get naive when they're like so selfish to the point that they like don't even care about anybody else's feelings as theirs. Like they don't feel happy or they don't feel good or they feel depressed. The whole world supposed to feel it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not the case, man. Like the world don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? It's about what's going on. Like, don't bring everybody else down because you're down. You know? Like, but at the same time, if nobody's willing to help you up or whatever, like just let them go. Like, just let them go. Like, it's life is pretty much learning all the time. It's pretty much learning all the time. You can have all the money in the world and still not know every single thing. You can have no money and not know a damn thing. Like, and one person can be happier than the other, and you'll be surprised who'll probably be the happiest. You know, because like both of them have no worries. When you won't have shit, you don't have no worries. Like, what's your worries? Like, literally anything is better than what you're doing. When you have nothing, anything is better. Like getting locked up, going to jail, you still gonna eat. You probably have a place to sleep. That's better than sleeping in the, you know what I'm saying? Like sleeping on the street or whatever. You ain't got shit. That's what happens when you ain't got shit. You ain't got shit to lose. What you got to lose? But then when you got everything, you have nothing to gain. So which one? Ooh, hiccups. But it all depends on like which one you'd rather be. Like, who would you rather be? Would you rather be the person that's like have nothing to lose, or the person that have nothing to gain? Imagine if you were somebody that did everything in the world. You did everything. Imagine if you did everything. You went to every country. You went everywhere. You tried everything, and nothing. Imagine if nothing just doesn't feel right for you. Like, nothing feels good. Like, imagine you went out of space, everything. You did it all, and nothing just feels good. Like, what do you tell somebody like that? And then imagine, like, if you had absolutely nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Like, somebody left you in the middle of nowhere. Middle of fucking nowhere. What would you do? It's pretty much the same feeling. It's just a different, it's just different alternatives. Like it's pretty much the same like feeling. Like you're gonna feel lonely regardless. When you got a lot of money, you're eager to do something because you feel like you have all the means and all the shit to be able to be stable and happy, but for some reason you're still not. And then when you don't have shit, you feel like every time you try something, it just doesn't work. That's why when somebody like ribs is touching and they like hungry as fuck, eventually they gonna go take something. Eventually they gonna be like, man, fuck this, and go take something. And once you do it once, you're gonna do it again. And you're gonna repetitively keep doing it. Because that's what you're it's supposed to do. Woo! But it's just, life is funny, man. Like, you go through this thing called life, and you just go through it, and you walk through it, you maneuver through it, and you just become a part of it, and you're just trying to survive, and you're just trying to make it to point A to point B. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you get hiccups, and you get caught into like a side realm, or like inside something that you don't even understand exists. That's how crazy life is. This is how crazy it is, man. And like, regardless of what you decide you want to do with your life, or what you don't want to do with your life, or what you're not going to do with your life, or what you're going to allow your life to be, like, it all depends on like what you're willing to sacrifice, man. I'm willing to sacrifice my life to see my boys and the lady, the woman that I'm in love with, happy. I'm willing to sacrifice my life for that. I'm willing to like do whatever. Like even if it meant like we couldn't even be together, but like just to be see her like alive, healthy, and like healthy and like happy. Like I give my life for that. You know, I would, man. Like, giving up is not giving up. You know, like giving my life up for that wouldn't be like I'm giving up. It's just so much. There's so much, man. Life is funny, man. Life is funny. Woo! But life is funny, man. Like, man, we just had to roll with it, man. Like, I'm now starting to dream about missing my friend. That is when it's like, to me, like serious. Like if that meant that I went to sleep with that on my mind, that means I had it on my mind when I was asleep. That means that it's not leaving my mind. That means I miss her that much, you know. And it's true. Like it's true. When you love somebody just as much as you love yourself, if not more, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just a different feeling, man. Like. What I do, nothing changes. Like, you know, like, and I remember, I'm gonna give y'all some stories, like backstories, and it's not gonna get too personal, but I just remember, like, the first time I'm trying to think. Crazy, man. I mean, I'm trying to think of like something interesting, but like I remember like first talking to her, man. Like, and my first thought of seeing her, I was just like, wow, this is the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And I had like, she had on like this crop top, and I like fell in love with her stomach. I just thought it was like beautiful, and she was slim, like, and I just thought she had the greatest shape ever, like, and I was just like amazed with her. And then like I was already like mentally attracted to her, so like then that physical attraction like made it even better, and like, and then we like started talking, and then like I remember like feeling like I blew it and backing off, like because we was talking at one point and the whole priority thing. And I remember that happening. And I remember like just not ever truly getting over her. Like trying to move on, but like everybody I talked to like wasn't good enough. And I mean I didn't tell them that. I mean I tried too. Like I really tried to talk to people because like I felt like she didn't want a relationship, and I felt like I didn't know like. And I'm glad that like we just like kept like randomly like texting each other like, and to the point that we finally like was like, let's talk more, because we like clearly like liked each other, but it was something about us that both of us wanted to pursue, like, and I don't know if it was just because it was convenient, it was convenience for her, or like but I just felt, man, I just felt like I wanted to know, and like I just kept trying to make every single person I talked to hurt, and I realized it, and it wasn't, and like when I finally like we finally started actually talking to each other, you know, it was like we were trying not to be no pressure, and then it became a lot of pressure because it was like, for me it was on my end, I can't speak on her end, but for my end it was just like the closer I got to her, the more I felt in love with her, and the more I wanted to express my feelings. But the more I expressed my feelings, the more intense, I guess, it felt for her. And it was just like it was at a point where it was just like totally weird for a second, like, and some things, man, it was like eye-opening things that like I didn't know that I was doing wrong. And like I remember one time she told me like she like, you might be perfect for somebody else, and like I was like scared for a minute because I was like, damn. But then like it was just a lot of things that like kept bringing us close together. Like I just have a lot of baggage, man. Like I have a lot of baggage. She was fresh out of a relationship at the time. Well, it's been a year now, but like, and it's just. I keep pausing because I'm driving, and like I keep spacing out in my head trying to think, like things to say, like, because I don't want to give like too much information out. Not like because I don't want to bore people, or like I don't want to talk about stuff that ain't relevant to what I'm trying to express. It's hard to explain something that is unexplainable. The love that you have for your kids. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing your kids born or something like that. It's a different type of love. But it's like you want to protect something that's so valuable and so important to you. And I never thought that I could feel like that with somebody that's like another person. You know? And I don't ever think that I don't know if I could ever do this again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I could be single again. I know I can talk to other people if I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like it will feel like this. And this is what I think love should feel like. I think love should feel like that. I think you should, like, I breathe differently when she's not around. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel different. I can't sleep sometimes. Sometimes I go to sleep early. Sometimes I don't even want to do nothing. Like, sometimes I get dressed and just, like, sit on the steps and just stare at the wall. Like, it's just, it's not because I'm depressed or anything. It's just because she's not here. It's no fun. It's no fun. It, like some of the most funnest times that I ever had. Like, sitting in the car singing, having a duet with her, singing The Boy's Mind. Riding around, going out to restaurants, places that I used to hate doing. I used to hate eating in front of people. I hate eating in front of people. And then it's just like connected, like maybe we should like. I remember the time like I remember like every single thing almost, and it's just crazy. And like I thought, like I was afraid like this time apart was gonna drift us away, and like I don't know about I like again I can't speak for her. For me, it making me feel closer to her. Like everything, and God is trying. Like, or God, not God, but like the energy is trying itself too. Like I ain't never like, you know what I'm saying, like had like this much attention. I don't know, like I'm trying to keep myself occupied and busy, but it's like the attention that I'm getting is different. Like it's a different vibe. I've been having like awkward moments with like regular customers. Like it's like people that I talk to all the time, and then all of a sudden it's like a look that they give that's like different than like normal. It's like they're looking like they want me to say something, and I'm like, why? Where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, can they tell I'm lonely or I'm vulnerable right now? Like, or it's like people like just shooting their shots out of nowhere. Like, I don't know where it's coming from, because I'm the one person like that's oblivious to like attention. Like I feel like I don't get enough attention. Like I feel like I don't get enough attention, and then when I finally do, it's like it's weird to me. It's like completely weird, because it's like, where is this attention coming from? Because it wasn't there before. But that's neither here nor there. Thank y'all for rocking with me today. For the last couple of videos I posted, I seen I only had like 1, maybe 2 views or something like that, which is cool. You know, as long as one person is enjoying it, then I'm doing something right, I guess. But it is what it is. I'ma holler at y'all. Y'all have a good one. Peace.